Hi everyone, I'm Mandu Nicole,
And I'm Kennedy Givens.
and this episode is brought to you by
Art One Media Studio.
All right, we have a very, very exciting episode for you guys today. We're going to be covering a lot of things about the fashion industry, so get your notebooks out, take some notes, open that notes app. I need you to listen and lock in, okay? We have a powerhouse with us today, and we're going to be discussing everything that is Miss Nichelle Hosley and everything that is interior design meets fashion. Now, before we get started, actually, how is everyone doing today? How are you feeling? How are we feeling?
I'm great. I'm pumped. Yeah. I don't know about y'all. I'm ready. Ready to record, rock and roll.
Excited. I'm very excited. Very excited. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'm gonna allow Miss Nichelle Hosley to introduce herself and everything that she is. So please take it away.
Yes.
Tell us something about you. Something we might not even know, because I think we might be learning today.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, I'll give a fun fact. Okay. So, I always like to introduce myself in these kinds of settings in a particular order, because there's a lot to me, I think. But most importantly, I'm a wife of 33 years, married to none other than Art Hosley of Art One Media.
Yes.
And I am a mother of 4 children, 4 adult children. I'm a Grammy. Yeah, a Grammy of two grandchildren. Maybe some coming along soon. Okay.
Okay.
No, I don't know. You never know. Family growing. We love that. Just putting it out there, Put
it in the universe.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm a great friend. I think I'm a great mentor to some. But livelihood, I am an interior designer. In particular, I do a lot of sourcing and procurement for all kinds of interior design products. Anything that you would want to use to decorate or beautify your home, furniture, lighting, accessories, bedding, window treatments, all the things. I do all of that. And then I am a visionary for a fashion organization. Interior design meets fashion.
Even think to merge those two worlds. Like they seem completely like opposite to some people.
Right.
But to you,
to me, they it makes sense. They just make sense together. I think, well, first of all, it started out as probably some sort of collaboration between myself and coworkers that I had at the time. We were planning an event at our office, and we decided, decided, hey, how about we do something with fashion? And I want to say we were right around the San Antonio Fashion Week time frame.
Okay.
San Antonio Fashion Week time frame.
Right.
And I was inspired by that. And so we kind of implemented some fashion into this event that we were having. So what we did, we took upholstery fabrics, drapery fabrics, any type of interior fabrics and other things. We had students from UIW to come over, fashion students. We gave them fabrics and said, make something.
Whoa.
And then we had a show right in our showroom. We just kind of moved some furniture out and made a little pathway.
Little runway.
Yeah. Yes. And I want to say that was the first show back, and it was 2016, maybe 15. Anyway, maybe about 30, 40 people were there, which was cute.
That was a good turnout.
That was great for our first little situation like that. So the following year, so the word had gotten out about what we had done. And so also at that first show, those pieces that those students made, they were auctioned off.
Oh, amazing.
And so we donated all the money to a cause. So you can see how I built momentum in, giving money away or whatever. And so anyway, that following year, the word had gotten out, and we were doing it again. So this time we implemented an RSVP.
Smart.
And so that literally blew up. And when I say blew up, meaning we went from about 40 people to 100 plus people that were RSVPing.
Yes.
So at that point, I'm like, okay, where are these people gonna go, right? So we ended up having that show in the parking lot in front of the
I
showroom.
think I was in that show.
And yes, one of our hosts was in that show, and I was so starstruck because I had been seeing.
Oh,
Oh my god, I've been seeing you like with Larry and just seeing you around, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's gonna be in our show.
oh my gosh, that was the most fun show.
Wasn't that
It
crazy?
was so fun, and it's just like so inspiring to see like what can be made.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like out of the honestly the unthinkable. It's like you think that that's supposed to be for like some curtains,
Right.
a
Exactly.
couch, and it's like I'm wearing a dress made out of it. It's like,
Exactly.
and I look good.
Yes, you did. I still have those photos
I
too.
know. Oh my gosh, it was
I
such a
still
fun
have those
night.
photos. It was a good night. We had some people grilling food in the parking lot, and I think Ronald McDonald was out there, right?
Yes. Oh my gosh,
Oh
it
my
was such a
God.
time. Such a
Yeah,
time.
it was great. And so at that point, I realized like this is something serious, and I'm not playing. I'm not playing with this, and I'm not gonna let anybody else play with it.
As you shouldn't.
And so at that point, I literally branded it. I went and registered it, all the
Amazing.
things to make sure that it was secure, and just kind of took off with it. And so here we are, 9 years later.
Wow.
Still doing it.
Dang,
Still
9
doing it.
years.
9 years.
It doesn't feel like that.
Yeah.
Wow. But it's
So-
grown so much.
Mhm.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is that you didn't actually intend for this to be a whole show. You just wanted to create something. It was a collaboration between your showroom and UIW, and you just wanted to put together a moment that has
Mhm.
blossomed into something that is almost at its 10-year anniversary.
Yes. You're exactly right. I did not expect it to get to this point. And I was at one point in the midst of between the first and second year of doing this, I was kind of in a dark place at one moment. And I was talking to my husband and about what was going on at that time. And it was kind of related to doing that second show. And he said, don't be afraid to let this thing just blow up like beyond your control. And that's always stuck with me. And so I've just done it year after year. And I mean, there's been times where I'm like, forget this,
Yeah.
forget it. And I'll remember that. So yeah.
That's
Aw,
amazing.
teamwork.
So I know this, the fashion world and the interior design world have somewhat similar design principles, but there's also things that make them different.
Mm-hmm.
What are the things that translate so clearly between both worlds and the things that don't?
Well, that would depend on who you ask. But for me, fabrics are probably going to be my thing. I love fabrics. I love textures. I love colors. I love. I could literally look at a fabric, or let me flip it around. I could look at, say, maybe an outfit that somebody may have, and design a room around it.
Oh wow.
You see what I'm saying? So that's how my mind thinks. It's like I see stuff, and then I see either the space or the look.
Whoa.
It's like I'm working on a really cool project right now for a client, and the color palette that they chose is amazing. And it's like I want to make stuff to wear, because of this
Whoa.
color palette that they chose. And so it's like I kind of think about it like that, colors and, like I said, fabrics, textures. Honestly, too, silhouettes of different furniture pieces, you know. And I think for me, again, a lot of times some of the furniture pieces that I see that kind of translates is typically kind of like a menswear look.
Okay. Okay.
When you look at the lines or you look at the fabrics that were chosen for that particular piece, typically it kind of mimics something sort of like a men's suit, whether it's
Very
like
sleek.
houndstooth or
Mhm.
plaid or something like that. People are into multi-fabric pieces where this might be leather and then the back of this is plaid.
Right.
That instantly makes me think of a guy, and a really cool
Mhm.
look for a guy. Oh yeah.
Now, speaking of guys, like, do you look for certain models or muses as well as like the fabrics and the textures when it comes to interior design meets fashion when it comes to your productions?
Mm-hmm.
Are you also inspired by the models that show up to cast for you?
Oh yeah, yes and yes. I will say that I am squirrel. So, each year there's a different type of inspiration, and I want to say this year is Schiaparelli.
Yes, love Schiaparelli.
So so at the show this year, you will actually see how I'm inspired. Right
Ooh.
now, I can afford.
Listen,
Yeah.
I can afford to watch it. I can look at it.
I can afford to what do you call it? Emulate.
Yes.
I can afford to do that.
Yes.
And so each year, I think it just kind of depends on who I'm watching at that moment.
Okay.
I'm a huge fan of Tom Ford.
Yes. Yes.
I'm a huge fan of Tom Brown.
Tom Brown.
I love him because he's crazy.
Yes, in the best way.
In the absolute best way.
Oh my gosh, how he was styling Doechii. Like, oh my gosh, did you see that? Never thought.
But literally, who walks around like that? But I would.
Right. I love the Geomini piece as well.
Yes, that was one of my favorites.
With the monocle.
Yeah. That was one of my favorites. Did y'all see? There's a post going around. I think it's viral right now. Somebody's Halloween costume that they did. Yeah, I love.
What? I didn't see that. Oh my gosh.
Like down to the tiniest details.
Okay. Absolutely.
Oh, we love creativity.
And I think you asked me if I'm inspired by models that I work with. Absolutely, I am.
Yay.
I was inspired by you. Our second show. But I'm absolutely inspired by models. And typically, when I am, I try my best to figure out how I can work with them.
Okay.
So, see.
I love hearing that. So, in your shows and in the models that you cast and the designers that you put together, the photographers, what kind of community are you hoping to create by bringing these people together?
I guess the first word would be peaceful.
Ooh, the fashion community needs some peace.
Drop the mic.
No, literally, the fashion community could take a breather. We could use that, some peace.
Honey, listen.
I love that.
First and foremost, I want a peaceful environment, and then tucked up right up underneath that is safe. We always make sure that our spaces, our shows are safe for whomever is involved. But yeah, those are my top two. Yeah.
Amazing. Safe and peaceful community environment to thrive, to create.
Absolutely, because there's a lot of cattiness out there.
I'm so tired of it.
And
there's no reason for it.
It's stereotypical with the fashion industry.
Yeah, and it stunts creativity.
It does, because it's like you're too busy comparing yourself to the next show or what your colleague is doing or what your friend is doing. It's like, do you, girl?
Absolutely, absolutely.
So, IDMF the business, right? Tell us what it takes to pull up a show like an IDMF show. What is an IDMF show? Why is it so big and different and memorable?
Well, I think first of all, big, different, memorable is because I feel like we have a niche. Everybody's not doing this, doing what we do. There are some that are trying.
Emphasis on trying.
But I still feel like at the end of the day, I've branded a thing that's not easy to copy. It takes a lot. It takes a lot to put the show together because literally at this point in the show, I mean, the show is in 5 days. I'm already thinking about the 10th year, so it's a lot of thought, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of anxiety, but more importantly, it takes a lot of great people. And we do fair castings. I will say that we do absolutely do fair castings. However, we do also get the opportunity to work with who we want to work with. You know what I'm saying? And I think that that's okay.
Of course.
People can do whatever they want to do with what they do, but what we do is we do a fair casting. But at the end of the day, we're going to work with people that we know are professional, that we know are peaceful, safe, or whatever, and that we can count on.
Absolutely.
There's a thing that, and we have experienced it where, and if I could just put this out here real candid, some models feel like when they go off to New York Fashion Week and they get back that they're in a different place. And I'm so sorry, but no.
No, absolutely not.
And so we've dealt with some of those kinds of situations. And so when you show me that, then I believe you.
Right.
And we move on. But it takes a good group of people to really put it together. I mean, yeah, we need ticket sales, we need sponsors, we need all the things that need to be paid for. But if we don't have a bomb cast, you know, and a good staff and volunteer team to pull it together, then yeah.
Actually, that alludes to one of our questions. It's like, what does it mean to have a successful show? Is it the ticket sales? Is it the crowd? Is it the looks that come out of the show? Is it the publicity that comes out of the show?
Is it the energy?
Is it right?
Is it the vibes?
I think it is or I don't even know if the word is expectation, but to get to see what people come up with.
Yes.
Like, how did you even come up with that? Like last year, when House of Yah did that skirt that turned into a giant painting.
Hello?
And I sat there, one of the moments that I did get a chance to sit down, I was wowed, you know, and I think that is huge for me. Again, I love a packed house, you know, I do love that. But just seeing people's creativity, and then right behind that would be the experience that our guests had. You know, we generally get really good reviews in the 9 years that almost 9 years that we've been doing this. I've only ever gotten one um, derogatory email, I guess, if you could say, you know. And if there are others, they never said it, but you know,
like, well, I'll find them.
yeah.
They can say it to me.
But yeah, I love knowing that people left with an experience, and you know, because the show, it's a big show, it's an elevated show, so therefore the price is elevated. You know what I'm saying? And so with that, I like to make sure that our guests get something out of it. So it's almost like a mini fashion week, you know,
And you know, as it should be,
because we have, you know, so many great people that we get to work with, and so yeah, we give the people something for their money. You know, it's an investment.
But being able to showcase like so many talented individuals, not even just the creators, the designers, but also like the makeup artists, the hairstylists, the models, the lighting people. It's just like
the photographers, videographers.
Like, I think that's my favorite thing about being a part of the creative community. Like you said, like being able to sit back and actually witness it. It's like, dang, these my people.
Right.
I love it here. It's such a good feeling seeing somebody like own their craft or like come into their craft. It's just like, I don't know, it makes me feel good. It's not even me. I'm just like, you do that. You do that. It just makes me happy.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. I do. I'll be honest. I do kind of go through a little bit of imposter syndrome sometimes. Like, really? No, I'm not doing that. But you should. Or, yeah.
So tell us more about the upcoming show. How many designers, many models? What are we looking at right now? Like, what are you expecting?
If you can tell us.
Right.
Like, if it's
I
not
can
hush,
tell you
hush.
without telling you. Yeah.
Okay, period. I know that's right.
Without telling you. Well, I think with the group of models, first and foremost, that we have, I'm super excited about. I was telling the crew last night that every year IDMF, I feel like we're a launching pad, first of all. We're a launching pad, and we are I'll think of a word later. But anyway, every year somebody from our model staff goes off and does amazing things.
Yay.
And we clap for them. Or we will get to work with amazing people. And I'm honored, as we said last night, to work with not only Mondu, as well as Jacavian, who have recently won Model of the Year and Influencer of the Year. I keep wanting to say that. And so those are the kinds of things that I love. I love being able to say and experience, you know, the people that we get to work with, you know.
Yes.
What else? What was the question?
How about designers?
Oh, yeah.
She's like, don't let me spill my beans, girl.
Because I'm going to be careful not to have approximately 12 designers.
Ooh.
Yeah, we have 12 designers. A few of them are doing like capsule collections, and so it's kind of like an introductory. One of them happens to be, I think she's either 7 or 9. I forget how old Jaylee is. It's her debut as a designer, and so we're super excited about that.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my goodness!
Amazing.
Yeah, so we have them. I'll throw out a couple names. Freckles is coming. Yeah, cool guy. I love his work.
Yes.
I was at a show a few weeks ago and was sitting in the audience watching the show, and this particular young man's stuff brand came out, and I was blown away. Quorum Oats.
Oh my
I don't
god.
know, are y'all familiar with him?
Now we
He
are.
is out of Houston.
Okay.
So anyway, his work is amazing. Yeah. And so I'm literally sitting at that show in his DM, like, sir, listen, your brand aligns with ours. I need you in San Antonio. I need you back in San Antonio.
Whoa.
And he graciously agreed to come. So yeah,
Amazing.
so he'll be
Okay.
coming. I have our feature designer coming out of Atlanta.
Ooh. Okay.
His name is Alex Holloman. His brand is called Ferrera Bell.
Ooh.
And he was recently on the Tamron Hall show. I mean, like, I just happened to turn it on, and there he was. Like,
He's supposed to be.
like, sorry, wait.
I know
Wait.
that.
Oh, wait, he's going to be here. So then I got really
Mhm.
excited because now I can say recently on
Right.
Tamron, you
Hall.
know.
Ah.
So yeah, you know, those are just a few, and then there's a little surprise designer that's coming up with some
Okay.
stuff, and so yeah.
Oh my, I love this lineup so
There's a
far.
designer that I've walked with in the past. I think I might be walking for her in the show, and she literally makes things out of upholstery. Like her pieces are made of upholstery.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I don't know if that's your surprise guest or not, but
No, you don't. No,
yeah.
no,
Okay.
she's not a surprise. No,
Okay.
she's not a surprise.
Okay.
Beans are still in the can.
Right. Go to the show to find out
Yes.
more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get your ticket.
Get your tickets
Yes,
to find out
get
more.
your ticket. Yeah.
Girl, y'all don't want to miss
Oh,
this.
yeah.
At the risk of not living in the moment, because we have the 9th one coming up. What is next? What are you thinking
Oh
for
my
the 10th
God.
one? What is going on in your mind already? Because I know you're already thinking about it.
Yeah, I mean, like, I have to.
Of course.
You know,
gotta
I
sell your face.
I have to, because, like, dang, it's a 10th. And so, you know, of course, some of the things that we plan to do are centered around those 10th anniversary types of things, and but we're kind of playing around with a gala of sorts.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Not our 10th year, but I'm looking to branch out.
Tell us more about that. Tell us more.
If you can.
Well, yeah, and you know what? Some things I believe, putting them in the atmosphere,
Manifesting.
you know.
Yes, absolutely.
I definitely will be doing a show in Dallas.
Ooh.
In the Market Center on that stage. If any of you have ever been there,
Okay.
yeah, I'm going to do a show there.
Yes, ma'am.
I am going to do
She
a
is.
show there. I'm also going to go back to my hometown in Virginia and do a show.
Oh, that's
I know it's
beautiful.
going national.
So that's my goal.
Okay.
Mhm. And then wherever else we get to go,
Taking over the U.S., maybe taking over the world.
we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I would love to build it up to that point. I have a really good friend in Florida. We've talked about it going there. So
Ooh.
we'll see.
Hey, I love that.
Okay, what are you hoping the guests take away from the upcoming show? What is one thing that you're like, I need this to stick in their mind as they walk out of the door?
I really need them to enjoy themselves. You know, I really want their experience to be top tier. You know, I want them to walk away with feeling like what they invested in, they got. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I refer to it as an investment because it is an investment in my mind. You know, to pay for a show like ours. But I really hope that they can take away one of the most amazing experiences that they've ever had, because there's several people that are coming that have never been to a fashion show.
Oh, wow.
You know, and
So
so
you got to do your big one for them.
yeah,
I understand.
yeah, and so I'm really hoping that they walk away feeling that, like, oh my God,
that you set the bar.
yeah.
Okay, I like that.
That's my hope.
Like,
That's really cool.
there's not a better person to do it, respectfully, than you. Because all of your productions so far have just been fire. Straight fire. And then this gala she's talking about, I need to get a ticket to that. I know it's in the future.
Yes, you
I
must.
will be there.
You must. You must.
I will
Yeah.
be there. Oh my gosh. I'm already thinking about my dress.
Yeah, it would definitely have to be. It would. Yeah. Yeah.
I love it.
I'm so excited. So how can people reach out and collaborate with you outside of attending a casting to be a part of the show? I know IDMF does a lot of things outside of just a fashion show. How can people work with you?
Well, literally, they could just reach out to me because again, we're always doing something. I have a couple things coming up. I am doing an event for Dream Week,
Amazing.
and it's going to be hosted right here in the Art One Media Studio.
Shouts out Art One Media
Shout out Art One
Studios.
Media
We
Studios.
love it over here.
Oh,
Yes, this episode is sponsored by Art One. FYI.
whoop,
Oh
whoop.
yes.
Check
Oh
them
yes.
out.
Yes.
Book a session.
Book a session.
Absolutely.
Book a
You
session.
won't regret it.
Yes. So I'm excited about that. This is the first time we'll be doing a Dream Week event. You know, I've been trying to get um, um, in that lineup, but there are quite a few fashion events that typically take place. But you know me, I just got to figure out how to put my own spin on it.
Absolutely.
And you will.
And do it anyway.
Right.
So be on the lookout for that. It's going to be called Living Hyphenated Spaces, because I don't want to get sued by Living Spaces.
Period.
But
I know that's right.
it's Living Spaces. And so if you have any sort of imagination, it would literally be like live models in these spaces. You know. So yeah, come check that out. But also we produce a show for UIW every February. It's the African and Caribbean Fashion Show. You've helped me out with that before.
Amazing.
So that'll be coming up February 26th. But yeah, people want to work with me, just reach out. I can let you know what we have coming up. And yeah.
What's your socials for the people out there?
You can follow me on Instagram at Interior Design Meets Fashion. My personal one is Nichelle.Nicole, and that is Nicole with an H. Yeah, Facebook. I don't do a whole lot, but yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, just look for me.
Just
Yes,
Google
you know
me.
how to find her.
Just look for me. Yeah.
No, that's amazing. I just love that you have done so much for the community. Also, like filling into yourself as well. Like your creativity is fueling a whole nother genre here, which is insane. And it's like you just keep topping it. That's nuts.
Wow. Thank you.
That's nuts. And I'm just like like I'm fangirling. Like that's so cool. And I'm so amazed. I'm very proud. I'm beyond excited to see where IDMF goes. I mean, I know it's not just a production. Like this is living. This is breathing.
Yeah.
This is a baby.
Yeah.
This is a whole like
Yeah,
beautiful
it's
creature.
it evolved, like I said earlier, into philanthropy. We love finding organizations. Oh, I need to mention that too. So we love finding organizations that usually ones that are either underserved or maybe in like a new nonprofit trying to get their foot off the ground, because it's hard to get funding. Oh
Of
my God.
course.
And so we usually look for somebody like that we can kind of donate money to, because aside from producing and putting the show together, of course, we got to pay for stuff. But a portion of our proceeds typically goes to a nonprofit of some sort. But this year, we're partnering with Renew Room Remodels, and that is such a tongue twister. Renew Room Remodels. RRR.
Okay.
And they recreate spaces or beautify spaces for kids that have dealt with all kinds of trauma
Oh, I love that.
and stuff. And so me too. I love stories like that so much so that I want to be on her team.
Right. It's like
I
you
wanna-
bringing
I wanna-
joy. Yes. Me too. How do I help?
Absolutely. And she's getting off the ground, new nonprofit. And so we met at an event one night and just talking. And I was like, oh my God, I want to partner with you. And here we are. So,
Oh, I love it.
so yeah.
I love
Yeah.
stuff like that. So we're gonna go back to you as the creator, designer, mind, visionary behind IDMF.
Yes.
How has your journey creating IDMF changed you and the way you express yourself?
Well, first of all, I'm going to go back to 1989, maybe 90. I met my husband doing a fashion show.
Oh.
Yeah. I met him doing a fashion show. So how crazy is it that we get to full circle every year,
Wow, do your
doing the
own.
thing that how we met, right?
Yeah.
That's adorable.
But
You a
for
model or designer?
well, no, I was a model,
Okay.
but this is the deal. Hold on, hold on.
Naomi, who?
Ooh, okay.
We need Nichelle.
The model.
Yes.
Hold on. I'm gonna have to find some pictures for you one day.
Please.
Yes,
Oh my gosh.
please. I told y'all were gonna learn something new today.
I learned
But
something
you
new
know
today.
what? People be thinking they know you, but for real. Anyway, we met in Japan.
Whoa.
Yeah, he was over there in the Air Force, and my family moved over there. And I had met a friend, and she was good friends with him. And so we went out one night, and the place that we went to, it was a fashion show rehearsal happening. He was the model coordinator.
Whoa.
All right.
And so, like, he's walking, and I was like, oh, okay. And yeah, here we are with that. But anyway, I said all that to say, you know, we get these full circle moments every year, you know. But I almost lost my train of thought. Getting full circle moments every year. Confidence. What I've gotten out of doing IDMF is confidence in being me. I was telling somebody the other night, I don't know how to be anybody else except for me. And whatever that means for me is what I do, you know, respectfully, of course. But I'm real good at being me and expressing me. Good, bad, and indifferent, you know, with makeup and a beat face or without, you know. So yeah, I love expressing myself, you know, through fashion. But it's not always in a flamboyant way. You know, it could be something so simple as, I don't know, a T-shirt and a skirt from Walmart. You know,
but you still put it on and make it look so good.
So again, so self-expression and confidence and how you put yourself together. You know, that's just what I do. You know, a lot of times, you know, I could get a compliment and I'm thinking in my mind like I literally threw this on or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You ever get that?
Yes, but I love it. It's
I
like,
remember-
okay.
I remember the last show you had a hat on that was so cool, and I was like, "Oh my god, your hat is so cool!" And you went, "Yeah, I literally bought this from you yesterday." And I was like, "What?"
Can we go deeper? Can we go deeper?
Please.
Okay. So you know that Goodwill right across the street from Copenhagen?
Yeah.
Honey, maybe about 11-ish that day while y'all were doing y'all's thing, I was over there in that Goodwill buying that blazer and that shirt that I had on. Went home. Listen, girl. I went home and I had these like fabric paints, and I just like put it in my hand and I was and sat that jacket out on my patio in the sun, and then came back to the show and dressed for the show. That was my outfit.
What? Just on the fly like that?
That's what I
But
did.
like, who does that? Like,
No,
who
literally,
thinks of that? It's like,
I mean,
I need a fit. Let me make it.
Yeah.
Like, normal person, okay, let me go to Goodwill, grab some. Okay, this fit. She said, no,
But also,
Goodwill,
like, on
actually,
the
let
day
me
of,
make it.
On the
it's
day
like,
the day
that is
of,
like confidence right here, and you did it.
because
Like,
I
and
had
put it
no
on.
clue what I was gonna wear. I had too many other things going on. I had no clue what I was gonna wear. I mean, in years gone by, I've kind of prepared. You know, might buy something or you know, kind of figure out what my look is gonna be. But last year's show, nothing. So, like I said, I went over to Goodwill and yeah, I had at it.
do we know what we're expecting for you to wear this year?
Honey, yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay. She said she ready now. She said, you will not catch me slipping again.
Yeah, not this year.
She wasn't even slipping.
No, she really wasn't.
She pulled that off.
No, for real. She was like,
It really good. I said, I literally like. She was like, "Yeah, I just bought this yesterday from Temu." I was like, "What?"
and you just look this good?
Okay, all right.
Like,
Somebody bought that hat off of me too. Yeah.
it's all
The
about how
next-
you wear
the-
it. It's
The
all
next
about how you
day,
wear it.
somebody texted me, asked me if I had any more of those hats. I said no. They asked me if I would be willing to sell the one that I had. I said, "Yep, sure would." And they came and got it.
Dang.
Yeah.
She's her.
She's her.
Mm-hmm.
Get to know her. Get to
If
know
you
her.
don't know, you know. Yeah.
But yeah, this year it's intentional.
I mean,
Yeah.
either way, I'm sure you're gonna look amazing. Everything you throw together looks amazing. This has been awesome. Thank you so much for
Thank
joining us
you.
and sitting with us and talking with us. We're so excited for the show this year. Kennedy, I don't know if you have any thoughts.
I just want to say thank you for sharing your thought process, your creativity, your energy with us. I know you didn't have to be here.
Mhm.
We appreciate you and being able to like have a community for models, for creatives, for anybody to listen to and know that there's more people like that can be like weird, like outside the box. It's just like you can do your thing.
Absolutely.
So I just want to say I appreciate you for sharing your light, and hopefully others can find their light
continue
too.
creating in the world that pushes creatives down, especially in this current economy and how things are.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
To be able to still say this is something that is near and dear and it means a lot to a lot of people, and to keep it going is very, very appreciated. And it's seeing people understand it, and we see and we appreciate you all as a production and a team.
Thank you.
An authentic one at that.
Exactly. And a safe space, it's always an experience. It's not one that it's not one of those experiences that people just need to check off their box every year. It's truly an experience.
Her show coming up, like they got it ready in the calendar. It's like, oh, it's in 2 weeks. Like that is, I love when creatives have that excitement, for other people, and like you see how giddy I am for you. Like I know that there's other people out there that are just like that. It's just like, oh my gosh, when is she gonna launch this? Oh my gosh, what's next? Like
I can't wait to see what everybody put together. I haven't done many fittings, but I see the excitement in the people who have done some of their fittings. I'm like, I am ready for this one.
I'm just geeked off the lineup, and that's not even the full lineup. I'm like,
yeah, we got some good ones.
Ooh. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Miss Nichelle.
Thank you for having me.
yes.
And until next time, we are
the Runway Rundown.
Bye.
Bye.